Hey everyone, in today's video we're going to do a showcase. We're going to do a showcase of the new Astral, which is very exciting. As some of you may already notice, this is not my account, this is a Unique's account. He also lent me his account last week, like 2 weeks ago, to do another showcase. And he got the new Astral again, which is very good for him. Very lucky. So he got the new Milim Astral right here, the Dragon Princess. And as you can see right here, this skin looks pretty cool. I wouldn't say this is the best looking Astral skin, but this one is also very cool compared to all the other ones. Let's also equip the Astral skin. He already also has an Astral skin for this. Right here, he already has a warrior on it. He went for a warrior build on this champion. I would have done the same thing. This champion has these stats right here for anyone interested. 8.2 seconds ability duration, which is also good for a mage, but a warrior build is also just fine. So let's just equip this skin, and now it looks way cooler in my opinion. This skin looks absolutely amazing. We have a lot of the features to the skin. We have wings, we have a wiggling tail, a horn, and claws, which is all very cool. This is like her dragon form, I think. I haven't really seen this form in the anime, or at least I don't remember it from the anime. I did watch the anime a very long time ago, so I'm not sure if this was in the anime or not. This is a very cool skin. Let's also equip the other skin, this new Astral Hammer. For some reason, it doesn't actually show when I equip it. As you can see, I did just equip it, but it's not appearing anywhere. I guess that's fine, I don't know. So this skin is really cool, as we've said. Now, what we want to test as well is the damage on this. So right now it has 120 Q. And it does not have a rune on it. He gave me permission to remove a rune from another champion of his, so we can put it on this one and see the damage on it. So the one that I'm going to be removing is this one right here. He has punch damage and attack speed. This is a fairly good rune, not the best one out there, but it's a fairly good rune. Okay, so after equipping the rune, now we have 191 Q. Which is very strong. We're gonna go ahead and test the damage on this champion. We're gonna go to the champion city, and we need to go to the dummy thing. Let's just untransform and equip, and right here, and let's see the punch damage. Punch damage 346 Q. This is very strong. Now let's just wait a couple more seconds so we can see how much damage it's averaging at. So it's between like 550 and 570 Q, which is very strong. Now I also want to see the ability, the ultimate animation. So let's just equip both of these skins so the champion can use its ultimate. And we're gonna wait for a couple more seconds here for the ultimate to load up. Let's just make sure I have my abilities on. Yes, I do. Okay, let's have a look. So what are we doing here? Okay. Just shooting a bunch of beams to the ground and then punching the ground. It was like beaming slashes. I don't know what to call that. Let's have a look at it again. So she jumps in the air. Does a whole lot of things here. Looks like maybe slashes and then smashing the ground, which is a very cool animation. I wouldn't say this animation is cooler than the previous Astrals. I feel like this Astral had less work put into it. Maybe that's just my opinion, but I don't really like this Astral compared to all the other ones, which were way cooler. So now let's actually see the damage against the Devourer challenge, if he has it. Oh, he does. Very good. Okay, so let me just equip back the skins. So we're gonna go into the Devour challenge, and we're gonna see how much DPS this champion does on its own. So let's just go through this again. This champion has How does it have more damage now? I'm a bit confused, I think. Okay, so after equipping Varun, now we have 191 Q. So let's just go over this again. This is a warrior champion. It has Titan plus Boxer. And there are 2 Astral skins with warrior affix on them. And this rune right here. Extermination plus 42, punch damage plus attack speed. These are the inspect stats for anyone who's wondering. And let's just go ahead and start this Devour challenge. See what we can do. See how much damage we can do. Alright, so we did 105 Omega A, which is very strong. Let's collect this chest that we got. Let's have a look here. How much average DPS is that? So total DPS is 585 Q. So for 3 minutes, we did an average of 585 Q damage per second. And the total damage that was dealt is the 105 Omega A, which this champion is very strong. This champion is very strong. Hey guys, so just before we continue, I wanted to say please like the video and subscribe. It would really help me a lot if you do. Join the Discord in the description for video announcements and some interaction with the community and me. Comment down below any thoughts, any comments, any questions you want to ask. And that's it. Let's continue with the video. I also forgot about the talents. This champion has very good talents. He has 150 on damage, 150 on speed, and 148 on crit, which is completely perfect. Now, the next thing that I want to do is test how much time it actually takes to defeat the new boss on the new map. So this boss right here, Deathman. I'm actually gonna test it on my phone. I don't really know, like I said in my previous video, I don't really know how to put a timer on screen, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to put a timer on my phone. Let me just get my phone and do that. Oh, my phone is on 0%. That might be a problem. Gotta charge my phone. Right, I'll just do a timer on my computer. There's probably gonna be a timer app or a timer thing in the website, on some website. So I'll just get a timer and then we'll start this. Okay, so now I do have a timer here. So we're gonna start and see how much time exactly it takes. And let me just start this timer. And okay, let's see how much time it's gonna take. And here we are almost done. That took 1 minute and 44 seconds, which is pretty fast. This is a very strong champion. I do wish I get this myself. I really want the new Astral. I myself have 570 something pity, so I do have a pretty high chance of getting the Astral. I'm going to probably open some capsules the next day, probably tomorrow. There's also some more stuff I wanted to talk about, unrelated to the showcase. I wanted to talk about the team he has, just an example for people to understand. So he's going for, right here as you can see, DPS box 6 free split. So 6 boxers and 3 mages. I would personally go for 5 boxers and 4 mages. That is the build that I have myself. Okay, so I have it sorted in my head. I had to think about it for a moment because I got confused. So these 5 would stay as warrior. These are completely fine. And this one is a mage. It's supposed to be stay like this. So I would actually replace this one, just the skin for it. As you can see, it does 4.68 Omega A ability damage. Now if I were to place another skin on it, for example Popstar, which is what I have personally on my account, it's gonna do more ability damage. So right here, as you can see, 5.65 Omega A, and the ability duration is still good for an ability rune. Now he has a passive rune on this champion. I would replace that. You need an ability rune on this. This one I would make into a mage. I would replace Godly Escanor with a mage and make this one Godly Falcon also into a mage, and then replace Godly Punch Hero. That would probably be the best ideal team this guy could have, and then he would probably be able to place on the DPS leaderboard. He just needs to get some more runes and upgrade them. So that's pretty much it. Just wanted to talk about a bit about the build, how your team should look with runes, and how it should look with like how many mages and how many warriors you want to have. Like the best ideal team is 5 warriors and 4 mages. So these are some tips for all the new players and everyone who's watching. Well, this is it for today's showcase. I really hope you all enjoyed today's video. I really had fun playing around with this champion and testing everything with it. So we have seen it with the skin, without the skin. We've seen the DPS on it, the DPS against the dummy, the DPS against the Devour. We also tested the DPS against the final boss in the last New World. And this champion, in summary, is very, very strong. I do wish I get it myself sometime, probably very soon, hopefully. Big thanks to Unique for letting me do this showcase with his account. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, it would really help me a lot if you do. Join my Discord in the description for video announcements, some interaction with the community and me. We do have a very, very lovely community. I really hope you all have a good day, good morning, good night, good evening, good noon, good afternoon. I really hope to see you all again soon. Goodbye for now.